Hi everyone, my name is Jenny and I'm a student at the University of Texas at Austin. I just finished my first year of college and honestly it has been one of the most eye-opening experiences of my life. When I started, I had no idea what college was going to be like. I'm actually the first one in my family to go to college, so everything was brand new. There wasn't anyone I could turn to for advice on how to adjust, what to expect, how to handle all the emotions that comes with being in a total new environment. I remember moving into my dorm and watching everyone else hug their family, saying goodbyes. Meanwhile, I was trying to smile through the fear in my stomach. I didn't know how to do college. I didn't know how to make friends or how to speak up in the lecture hall with 200 people. Everything felt a little bit more overwhelmed and everything was moving a little too fast for me. And honestly, my first semester was really hard. I spent a lot of time alone. There were nights I could just sit in my dorm, just being invisible, but I learned that those hard moments teach me so much, and it's not just the easy ones that I teach you too. So in this video, I want to share 3 of the most important lessons I learned in college and 3 things I truly wish someone told me before I started college. If you're nervous, struggling, or you just need someone to tell you that it's going to be okay, this video is perfectly for you. First thing, that it's okay to be alone. My first semester, I actually had no friends. I only had my roommate, which was my best friend, but she was in the same major as me. And I just felt really lonely in general. I would walk around campus surrounded by thousands of people and still feel completely unseen. But what I learned is that being alone doesn't mean that you are doing something wrong. It just means that you're still in the process of adapting into a new environment and finding your people. And that takes time in real life. In that loneliness, I discovered my strengths. I learned how to comfort myself, how to be okay with the silence, and how to take care of myself emotionally. By second semester, I started building real friendship. Slowly, those people became and still are part of my life today. Second thing is that you're not behind, you're in your own timeline. Everyone in college looks like they have everything figured out. They are joining clubs, starting nonprofits, starting relationship, getting internship, choosing their majors, so many things with so much confidence. Meanwhile, I was still figuring out how to balance classes and not to eat ramen 3 nights in a row. But I learned that there is not a right pace. There's not a secret calendar where you're supposed to be or that you're supposed to have in your life, and that it's okay not to have your life figured out at 19. Your journey is yours and you are on your right time. The third one is hard moments don't last forever. Where there were days I wanted to quit, there were days where the pressure was too much, the isolation was too much, the imposter system felt a little too much heavier on me. But then some things will shift a small moment. Someone saying hi, a good grade, a walk in the sunshine around campus, and I remember that this feeling was not forever. The pain passes, loneliness passes, you grow, you stretch, and suddenly you realize that you're stronger than what you actually thought. The thing is that you don't have to pretend to be okay to be accepted. I wish someone had looked at me and said, you're allowed to struggle. Because in those first few weeks, I felt like I had to keep it all together. I see people laughing around campus, posting pictures with their new friends, talking about how amazing college it's going and how wonderful it is. Why doesn't it feel like this for me? I kept asking that to myself. So I kept smiling, kept saying I'm fine when I wasn't really. But pretending it is exhausting. And it keeps you from being the real you and from the real support you need. You don't have to be perfect at all. You don't have to be perfect like anyone else, because no one is perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. Letting someone see the real you, your flaws, your fear, your everything, it's the first step in building honesty. It's the first step in building an honest conversation. The second thing is making friends doesn't happen instantly. And that's normal. I was a person who had a lot of friends in high school. And you know how in the movies everyone finds their best friends or their soulmate during orientation week? Yeah, that's not real life. And it's not like that at all. I thought I was doing something wrong when I didn't have a solid friend group by the end of my first month. I thought everyone had found their people, but not me. But what I wish I knew is that real friendship takes time to grow, and it doesn't happen overnight. You will have a conversation that doesn't lead anywhere. You will see next to someone in class for weeks before finally talking to them. You feel awkward and unsure sometimes. Friendship is not built in a day. They're built in late night study section, shared snacks, walk back from class, and honest conversations. So give it time and give yourself time to adapt. You're not behind at all. Your juice still blooming. The third thing is that you don't have to strain yourself to fit in. I started college feeling like I had to be quieter, smarter, because people were gonna like me. I was scared to speak up in class, to disagree, scared to be too much. But I wish I knew that people who are meant for you and would never ask you to dim your light. You're allowed to be smart, bold, funny, sensitive, optimistic, whatever you truly are. You don't need to become someone else who the only thing wants to be is accepted. The right people will love you for who you are. They will love you for what makes you unique, and they will accept you in their life. So if you're watching this and college feels hard right now, please hear this. You're not failing, you're just becoming who you want to be in your life. You're not behind, you're just beginning. You're not alone, even if it feels that way right now. And if no one ever had said this to you lately, I'm proud of you. You're doing better than what you think you are. If this video has helped you in some way, leave a comment, leave some support for each other. And if you want more honest advice like this, don't forget to subscribe and stick around. I hope this video really helps.